Good evening, welcome live to ringside at the National Indoor Arena in Birmingham, England. A special warm welcome to everybody watching this, not only on Screen Sport all over Europe, but on SABC in South Africa. I'm David Brenner, sitting alongside me at ringside, the former undefeated featherweight champion of Europe, Jim McDonnell. Coming up in a short while, the main event of the night, Nigel Benn against Thulani Sugarboy Malinga. But the first fight we have for you tonight is not at super middleweight, it's at flyweight. The unbeaten prodigy Prince
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Birmingham's National Indoor Arena. A special welcome now goes to all our viewers on Screen Sport in the British Isles, Sport Canal in Germany and Austria, Sportnet in Holland and Belgium, TV Sport in France and Switzerland, Prime Network in the United States of America, and live on SABC in South Africa and Star Television throughout Asia. All your officials are appointed by the British Boxing Board of Control. This is a flyweight contest over 6 3-minute rounds. Introducing in the red corner with the white and the red stripe from Wales, Andrew Bloomer. And his opponent in the blue corner with the leopard skin shorts from Sheffield and Yemen, Prince Naseem Hamid.
Well, I'll tell you, the kid's a showman.
Today, Andrew Bloomer scaled 8 stone 8 pounds, Naseem Hamid 8 stone 2 pounds. Your referee
well, he's giving away
is Jim Pritting,
6 pounds, which is a lot at flyweight. Bloomer, more a bantamweight, really, Jimmy.
I'll tell you what, Dave, he's had 10 fights, he's lost 10 fights. Even if it had been the other way around and he'd had 10 and 110, I still think he'd have his work cut out against this great young prospect, Naseem Hamid, a real star of the future.
Well, if you're a boxing purist, you won't like this lad, because he does nothing according to the book. He's unorthodox, he showboats a lot, but he's a hard hitter. Round 1, scheduled for 6. Hamid in the leopard skin, Bloomer in the white. The referee is Jim Pritting.
And I'm sure Hamid will have his eyes focused on the rib cage of Bloomer, because he's a devastating little body puncher.
Well, you saw Naseem Hamid start off Southpaw style, switch to orthodox now, back to southpaw.
He's a real British version of Hector Camacho.
And Bloomer is mesmerised at the moment.
He'll probably be thinking now that he's made a Bloomer taking this fight.
We saw Hamed's debut on Pro Box when he fought the very experienced Ricky Beard, dropped him with a body shot. That was 2 rounds. Last time out, Sean Norman, that lasted 2 rounds.
You know, this Naseem, he goes through all the tricks in the book. So relaxed. I think it's good to watch. He can fight as well. Dave, I'm going to ask you a question. What would you tell Bloomer to do if he gets through the opening round? Because how do you handle this young man?
Fight your own sort of fight. Ignore what the other fella does. Although that's not easy. At the moment, Bloomer looks confused, and I can't really say I blame him.
So do the audience. And they're not getting hit.
Well, Bloomer has got an enormous advantage, both in height and reach and weight. As I said, 6 pounds at flyweight is a lot, believe me. At the moment, although he's thrown 1 or 2 shots, Bloomer, I don't think he's landed a glove on Hamed yet.
You know, this young man, Naseem Hamed, he works in the gymnasium in Sheffield with the likes of Harold Bomber Graham and Johnny Nelson, so I'm sure he won't be worried about giving away a couple of pounds. For all his showboating though, Dave, the kid can fight.
Oh, he's a tremendous prospect. There's absolutely no doubt about that. Jim Pridding's telling him to cut out the showboating.
Look at the damage on Bloomer's nose.
Yes, he's already bleeding quite heavily from the nose as the Welshman. Hamed's round, no doubt about that. Brendan Ingle, one of the most colourful, charismatic managers and trainers in British boxing, has a distinct stable style in the Brendan Ingle stable. They're all individualists, they're all a little bit quirky. I guess you could say the entire stable's a little bit off the wall, but it's successful. My word, is it successful. And you can see, whatever he does in the ring, he's not afraid to listen, Jim.
No, you know, there's a time for play and there's a time for work. And right now he's got his working cap on. I'm not talking about Brendan, I'm talking about Naseem. And you know, he's listening now. He's not laughing and smiling with his mentor. He's listening very carefully to the instructions being delivered.
Second out, round 2.
Well, you can see a little graze as well on Bloomer's left temple. Bloomer from Wales in the white. Prince Naseem Hamed, originally from Yemen, now from Sheffield. Bit of a change that, isn't it? In the leopard skin.
He's a very strong young man, though, Naseem. He's not just a showboater, he's got a lot of physical strength.
Well, like I said, both his previous fights have ended in round 2, and he's looking to do a job on Bloomer now in round 2.
He's certainly busting him up, Dave.
Left, got him. And that's it, a third successive second round win. Here come the acrobatics. The arrogant swagger. 3 fights, 3 wins, 3 stoppages, and 3 wins all in the second round.
You can't argue with that.
He certainly can't.
Loves the exposure, loves the cameras, and rightly so.
Well, I don't know if you can make out what Naseem Hamed's saying. He's saying, bring on Robbie Regan. Robbie Regan is the British flyweight champion. Whoops, there he goes again. A little bit of break dance. It'd be funny if he broke a leg one day, wouldn't it? Well, not funny, but some people might say it would serve him right. Brendan English says, that's enough, son.
Well, when you get a British champion like Robbie Regan, actually said in a paper recently that he'd like to fight Naseem, what can you say? That was after 2 fights.
Well, after that enterprising opening, we shall take a short break. Join Jimmy Mack and me back at ringside in just a moment.